Jody Khan was one of the early borrowers. In December of 1979, she first learned of this new organization that would give loans even to a poor woman such as her. Today, she looks back on a different life, where every day was a struggle just to keep a roof over their heads. She was married in 1962 at the age of 10 and had her first child when she was 15. Her husband worked as a field laborer, making less than 20 cents a day. So having enough to eat was a constant struggle. It is with difficulty that she speaks of those times. In January of 1980, Jody took out her first loan with a fair amount of trepidation. It was for a total of 600 taka, or about $10. With it, she bought a rice husker and began to husk and sell rice to the local vendors. Over the next year, she worked hard to make the weekly loan payments. Jody made her final payment on January 1st, 1981. For the first time in her life, she and her family were eating 3 meals a day. Over the last 25 years, Jody has successfully taken out larger loans and paid them back through a number of diverse businesses. Though not all her ventures have been successful, she has built up enough of a safety net so that a setback is not devastating to the family. Now her grandchildren enjoy a life that would have been inconceivable 2 decades ago. Jody will tell you that it all started with a $10 loan.
And what prompted me to talk about social business is not something coming from my academic analysis of the economy, but it's coming from the kind of work that I got engaged in. And over years, whatever I was doing and whatever questions that arose out of that led me to this particular kind of framework that I'm proposing. So we can create that kind of business, non-loss, non-dividend company with a social objective. When I first started talking about it, people didn't pay any attention. Oh, it doesn't make sense. People always want to make money. I said, money making is done because you explained that money is equivalent to happiness. Otherwise, you couldn't justify it. You say motivation, meaning happiness. But there are other things about happiness. If I helped another person and he or she got out of that problem, I feel happy. This is part of us. So what happened to that happiness? Why can't we bring it to our business world to reflect that?
Muhammad Yunus is the kind of man who attracts a crowd, an adoring crowd, with admirers bearing flowers. The microbanking system he founded in Bangladesh lends tiny sums of money to poor people, mainly women, so they can build businesses and support themselves. He calls it sustainable development.
But I was always insisting, income is the best medicine for the poor people.
Yunus and the Grameen Bank he founded won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2006 for pioneering work in microfinance.
How do you feel it?
No, I feel very good. Thank you.
And what's the future of this country?
Oh, it's very good. Of course it's very good, indeed.
But Yunus is now under attack in Bangladesh. A high court has upheld an order dismissing him as head of Grameen Bank. The country's central bank fired the 70-year-old Yunus last week on grounds that he violated retirement laws.
According to the rules of the enrollment and retirement of Bangladesh bank employees, the maximum age for retirement is 60.
The ruling comes as allegations unsubstantiated swirl that Yunus misappropriated funds related to bank projects. Speaking via video link to a microcredit panel in Washington Monday, Yunus said his dismissal is political and that the government wants more than its 25% stake in Grameen.
That this is a bank owned by poor women, and that's right now under threat because our government somehow feels that they would do it in another way. They would like to take the control of the bank.
Yunus's colleagues in Washington are dismayed at his troubles. Sam Daly-Harris, head of the Microcredit Summit campaign, describes him like this.
An absolute top visionary in the world on issues around poverty eradication.